Okay, we are live, ladies and gents. We're waiting for Jomo to come on board here. If you are here, drop a like, drop a comment, say hi. We're gonna do a nice Saturday live for everybody on YouTube. Let's start. We look at a little bit on the charts here. What do we have here? Where is my charts, man? My chart. Oh, we're gonna look today on KASPA versus ZBCN, and we're gonna talk about which coin, which coin is a better investment for 2025. Okay, so I'm gonna just put the charts here. This is KASPA. Okay, we're gonna add here the ZBCN chart. Oh, there he is. Look at that. So nice. This is the ZBCN weekly, and that's the KASPA weekly. Okay, this is look at it, but this is actually KASPA is much older than ZBCN. You can see ZBCN here started here. Okay, so look, this is mark it here. Look at that. Okay, look at that. Just want to show you something here. Once, why my KASPA chart is not responding. All right, so you can see this below is ZBCN. Okay, ZBCN, that was your bottom for ZBCN, long-term bottom, and this on top is KASPA. This was your KASPA top. Okay, let's see if we can go. All right, this is a linear scale. Okay, we look linear scale on KASPA and also on below here. Let's see if we're linear. No, this is linear. No, this is linear. No, this is linear. Okay, so ZBCN we're gonna look at it log. Okay, just for you to see because it's still relatively underperformed versus KASPA. You know, if you compare the KASPA bull market. So anyway, look at this. All right, this is April 2024. This is April 2024 for KASPA. This is April 2024 for ZBCN. Okay, right here you can see this yellow line, and you can see ZBCN went sideways, just broke out from the accumulation. Okay, just broke out from the accumulation, and KASPA just broke out from its top. Okay, just broke out from its top. Oh, there he is. There is Jomo. Hey, say first of all, let's welcome Jomo to the live. Hello, Jomo.
Hi everyone. What are you doing, CM? How are you?
I'm good. We're just looking on the ZBCN and the KASPA price chart. Okay, which coin is better to invest in for 2025? Because people are like in insanity out there, man. You know, people are like buying KASPA. It's like they think it's like the best investment on earth because it is down a lot actually. So they think it's amazing investment. We are here to tell them, hey guys, you are wrong. You are absolutely wrong because your money, if you're an investor, is more likely to grow if you buy ZBCN, for example. If you invest in ZBCN in 2025, in my opinion, is like investing in KASPA in 2023. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I like the new look. Your shave, very close shave on the sides. Looks good. Looks good, man. Yeah. What's up, everybody? I see you saying hi. Look, CM, I completely agree with what you're saying. Look, people need to understand. First of all, CM, we don't even have a position, okay, in any. Even though we believe one coin, is better than the other, we're waiting for the correct time for that to happen, CM, right? I mean, people must understand. And look, we say this multiple times. The fact that you believe that one coin is something that you want to be engaged in, okay? Let's say you identify the coin, you believe it's a good coin, it seems legit for some reason, right? For us, for example, it's technicals, price action, volumes, right? And all that, for example. For you, maybe it's something else. But then you identified it, and then you put it on the radar, very close. You don't need to forget about it. You put it very close on the radar. But the one thing that you don't have to do, you don't have to buy it yet. Okay, you don't have to buy it yet, CM. Okay, so I completely agree with what you said. And hey, you see, you had a beautiful chart over there, kind of comparing both. And I like the way you put one above the other for people to actually see exactly. CM, look, CAS had what potentially, ZBCN is having right now back in the beginning of 2023. And probably you talked about it, right? I wasn't here in the beginning because I need to finish something, but hey, man, I'm giving you the floor back. I'm sorry that I kind of interrupted, but I want to say something. And yeah, floor is yours if you want to continue with the charting.
Yeah, man. So look, the what I'm saying is like people need to understand that KASPA just broke down, okay, broke down, all right, from a top, okay. Now broke down, okay. People need some arrows as well, so I'm gonna mark them as well with a big arrow, okay, because some people are really retards, in crypto. Now ZBCN, that was your bottom, okay, bottom, okay, let's write it here, okay, bottom. You see, guys, and it just broke up, broke out. That means up, upwards movement, like you go on a plane, okay? It's going up. Okay, this is a uptrend here on the weekly picture. All right, we are in an uptrend for ZBCN since April. Okay, KASPA is in a downtrend since August. Okay, so you get the point. Definitely, ZBCN is much better investment than KASPA CAS. With all the respect, man, KASPA is just rubbish. And let's look on just on KASPA for a second. I'm just gonna obviously gonna look on ZBCN as well alone, but want to show you the chart as well. KASPA. KASPA look horrible, guys. Really, they are. This is horrible chart. We have a potentially bearish retest. It could be the bear market will continue for KASPA. Look at this, man. This is look. You can see the slanted support line that crushed the last rally here. 50-week MA crushed it, and it's going down, and it looks like, man, it's already at the sixes. Where are all the moon boys from the toilet that was saying, hey, KASPA will never go below 7 again, it will never? And look what happened, it's now back back at the 6, man. And it looks like the KASPA daddy, the ones that move in the KASPA market, the ones that were buying all over 2022 and all over 2023, they are selling. They've been sellers since 2024, since August, and they completely crushing the KASPA. I don't know if it's the miners. I don't know if it's Mara or Marathon or the founder or whoever it is. It doesn't matter who it is. We see evidence, sellers in complete control, and people should understand. Never invest in a chart or in a coin that is in a downtrend. Never invest in a downtrend. Always invest in uptrends because you want your money to go up. You don't want your money to go down, right?
Yeah, well, man, you said it beautifully, man. You said something that people need to open their ears and understand. CM, what CM just said, okay, and I'm gonna quote him. He said that the sellers are in control. All right, the sellers are in control. That means a lot. Okay, it means that right now, at where we are right now, that's why we love charting. That's why we love looking at graphs. Okay, that's why we love understanding price action. Okay, and supply and demand dynamics. It's because you want to understand when sellers are in control and when buyers are in control, okay? Because when sellers are in control, that's the PP man, as CMO always like to remind us, okay? That's the PP man, that's the sellers. When you do that, okay, and if you try to fight the PP man, if you try to fight the sellers, okay, what happens is you get smoked, you get smashed. And CM, we know how kind of, let's say, newbies, I don't want to offend anyone, right? But a lot of newbies, a lot of people that come, even some people that actually for years have been, in crypto, they buy the dips, CM. The supermarket mentality that I like to say all the time.
Here
Okay.
is the heroes. Here are the heroes, the smart ones. They
Okay, what
think
is he saying? You
they
invest the
think
coin, doesn't go up. You sell, it goes up. What is he trying to say?
man, he don't understand what we're saying. He think we are like buying tops and selling lows, like all these heroes, 19-year-old babies with $5 account, man, that don't know nothing.
Oh,
Anyway,
exactly.
you invest in a coin, doesn't go up. It sounds like an Indian. You invest, coin doesn't go up. You sell, it goes up. Lol, lol.
Pakistani, maybe. Look, I love Indians actually. I love everyone. But look, Mr. DTJ, whatever, right? Cool, man. You can continue to another stream live because we show our results over and over again. I mean, it's so funny. Some people come here out of nowhere and just say something kind of stupid, but good for you. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is people understand supply and demand, understand that when sellers are in control, you don't want to buy the dips. Okay, CM, let me show something. Okay, because someone wrote this, I think, to us on a comment, and you told him that it needs to be, you buy the dips in a bull market and you sell the rallies in a bear market. Okay, so you can see that this is already beautifully kind of with things. So I'm going to remove here everything. So all this move up, okay? This move up, this is something that me and CM we call a stage two uptrend, okay? So this was the bull market in CAS. In the bull market over here, you were paid to buy the dips, okay? You got paid buying the dips, and eventually it's over, okay? If you don't know to identify, first of all, I don't like buying dips at all because you don't know when it's really over in real time. Because hey, in hindsight, I can look at a chart and say, of course, I needed to buy all these dips. No, that's hindsight bias. Okay, but let's say you did. So in when it's a bull market, okay, when it's a bull market, CM, you write better than I do. By the way, I don't write really good. You have good expertise in the writing. So you can buy and you get paid by doing it. However, when you flip the script, okay, when you flip the script and you actually go down, okay, you go down in a bear market, let's call it, then it doesn't pay, okay, to buy the dips. Actually, it ruins you because you bought the dip here, 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 you bought this dip over here, bought this dip over here, buying this dip over here. Your average buy is roughly here. You're at a huge loss because each time you're buying more and more and more, so you get smoked, okay, and you get smashed. And again, you never know when the fat lady stops singing. Even this tip over here, or even this one, how do you know it's not going to be a reversal? You just don't know. And people need to understand, you need to manage risks in real time. You don't have the added benefit of hindsight bias like we have right now, looking at the past, saying, oh, of course it was a good idea to buy the dips. No, in real time, you don't know what is about to happen next. Therefore, you need to make correct decision with risk management to make sure that you can actually survive this game for the long run. Okay, so that's why we don't buy dips, because we don't know when a true reversal comes. We buy the breakouts when they come, low risk, high asymmetric reward breakouts, and boom, that's how we make money over and over again with low risk, understanding what can happen if you just buy the dips, just like I illustrated over here. Sam, what do we got?
Yeah, man. Guys, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. I'm meanwhile going to share you. We're going to look on ZBCN and KASPA more, obviously. I want to show you a trade we took a couple of days ago in the VIP community. I'll show you this trade, man. That was actually a short, amazing short, actually nailed the first rug pull. Actually, not the first rug pull, a very nice rug pull. This was
Your
the trade.
siren short.
Yeah, this was the short, okay? Shared it in June 17th. All right, you can see short the break below 133. Say you put capital, the amount of capital you want, stops. Look at the chart. Look at the chart of Siren, man. While most people in crypto are losing money now on the Bitcoin pullback, take a clean chart here.
Wow,
Look at
wow,
this.
wow.
Look at this.
Wow, wow,
We
wow.
we spotted it. We spotted it here, just like we called the KASPA top back in August. We called this top pretty much here. Okay, once it put this long wicks, and then that one, that lower
The
high,
fake out, yeah.
for me was like, oh boy, it's gonna get rugged. And we shorted it. I shared it, the short. We shorted it here. We start shorting here on the 133 right here, man. Right here, like 2 3 days ago. Look at this crash, man. And we got some members are still holding a short position on this one. This one already hit all my targets, so I'm out of the trade in a nice, very nice profit. But this short is still printed. It's up. It's up 64% on the downside, man. In a market that people are now getting wrecked. Altcoins, all altcoins are going low. Most of altcoins going to new lows. People are losing money. People are getting cooked, and we're making money, man. Jomo, we are making money shorting altcoins because, guys, it pays to go with the trend. When you identify the trend and short or long with the trend, you have much more luck and much more chances of you to make profits and print. That's it. That's what you want.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, by the way, thank you, Roderick. He's saying that we're real OGs. What is offering games? I thought OGs like old gangsters, something like that. Offering game. That's interesting.
The Baron want a free alpha from you, Jomo. I think he need to join your tradings, your VIP, man. The Burns, join Jomo VIP. Scan the QR code, sir, and join his VIP. Stop being stingy and wait for his tweets or YouTube, little treats, and
I'm a
just
very bad YouTuber, by the way. I don't.
yeah.
I'm
Don't
very
count
bad
on him.
YouTuber.
Don't
Very
count on
bad
him on
YouTuber.
YouTube, man. Don't count on him on YouTube, man. Just join his VIP, man. If you want to get all his trade alerts, everything, all the juice, man. Here you get nothing, man. Really, like no, all the alpha you get in the VIP, man. Like
Well, we try to give here every now and then
here,
if it
here we
comes.
educate. Here we
Here
educate,
we
man.
educate. We try to educate.
We're not giving trade
Hey,
alerts. We're not a financial advisor.
here is a free alpha, CM. Here's a free alpha. They need to join the Gem Sniper that's coming on Wednesday. Okay, on Wednesday we have the Gem Sniper seminar. Okay, now I think the Burns has not been in any of our seminars so far. So here is a free alpha. Scan the QR code. Okay, go to the website, purchase the Crypto Gem Sniper. Okay, the first one to purchase the Crypto Gem Sniper live is going to get for free the past seminar we made, the Crypto Gem Hunter. Okay, so for free, the first one on this live to buy, you can scan the QR code right now. The Crypto Gem Sniper, scan it in the middle over here, or at the top. Okay, and you will get for free the past seminar we had. It was an amazing seminar. Look, we're going to teach you when to buy. Okay, you want alpha, you want more education, we want to see everything we do exactly, because in YouTube we come to make fun, we try to give alphas, or we try to educate, but in the seminar it's pure business. Okay, in the membership it's pure business. Okay, so you can come, you can join. I know you see, I think he said he's from Miami once on one of the comments or something like that. So if you can't join because it's late, we're going to record it. Okay, you will have it for life. You'll be able to watch it over and over and over and over again. Okay, so there you go. That's the alpha I can share for today.
Mr. John, tell me how you two would play Witherspoon $1,000 ZBCN long 3x. What is Witherspoon $1,000?
I have no idea.
Man, why did you wrote this word, man? Just why? Why to confuse us? Why to mess up with my brain, man? Listen,
It's Saturday night, man. You
yeah,
can't.
man. Come on, man.
Hey,
Anyway,
he used as well saying 3x long. We don't use leverage. So Mr. Boast John, all right. I don't know exactly what you asked, but let's say your question was, how would you play if you had $1,000? Okay, when would you invest in ZBCN? Okay, let's say that was the question. So for me, the answer is I would wait in cash, in USDT, right? And I will wait for a tradable setup to appear, okay, on ZBCN. A low risk, high reward setup, okay, that you can trade it. Okay, now the reason I say setup, the reason I say, I know many people don't understand what that means, but I'm going to use the professional jargon, and it's up to you guys to actually learn what that means. The reason we do that is because we trade an edge, meaning that we trade things that you can repeat over and over and over. Okay, you want a repeatable pattern with high percentage of success, at least from a risk to reward standpoint. Okay, so wait in cash until there's a tradable setup, and then you can execute upon it. That's what I would have said.
Yeah,
CM, you have
man.
something else?
Absolutely. Wait for the best trade setup on ZBCN because you don't have a lot of funds. You don't want to burn them on a lousy setup. That's why education here is much more important than your, I don't know, than anything else. Because if you know what to look for, if you know what you're about to do, if you have a plan, a profit taking strategy, a stop loss strategy, you know, everything outlined before you trigger a trade, then you can take the 1000 and make them much more consistently and nicely. But if you just gamble, yeah, you can get it right. You can get it right. You can nail it as well. If you, let's say, you DCA, you start DCA now, or you just go, you just buy whatever and you hold it and it's going to 10x from your entry. Yeah, you're gonna make. The thing is, will you take your profits as a gambler hodler style? You know what I mean? So my opinion, my opinion, man, take half, start DCA with half the amount, take half of the amount, split it to five, let's say split it to $100. $100 DCA every, let's say, week or two from now, while it's creating the bottom, okay? Whatever. And use the other $500 to buy yourself education. Any kind of education, okay? Trading education, I recommend our education, join our VIP or our trade alert service, and really start learning trading. The sooner the better. If you're not gonna learn trading, you're gonna be like all the other crypto bros, cooked, broke, poor, and homeless, miserable, and actually, impotent as well. Impotent. No female, no female around, nobody around, no female.
You don't want to be an impotent man for
No, man,
sure.
you don't want to get John. You don't want to get there. So really, get yourself education because me and Jomo as well. We started as a hodlers, but as we were holding and getting wrecked, in 2018, we look for education, know-how, strategies, alpha, edge, something to create for us a career in this market. Okay, you will not have a career in this market, a lifelong successful career in this market, just as a hodler, that is buying based on YouTubers. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna make it, man. No one is gonna make it like that. No one has ever made it like that. And even if they did, they got completely wrecked once the bear came. Okay, because the bear always comes. So anyway, man, that's my 2 cents. Hope you got anything from it. Let's see. What do we have? I made profit just from interest monthly holding BTC long term. That's cool, man. That's amazing strategy. BTC is a different daddy. But again, just make sure you take some profit before the bear or once the bear comes, because even the almighty Bitcoin, the unstoppable coin, the orange coin, the Michael Saylor pet, the unstoppable crypto, it's going to drop 80% on average on the fourth calendar year of the cycle, like a clock. 2014, 85%, I think. 2018, 82, 83%. 2022, 77, I think, 75% crash. 2026, probably gonna do the same, man. You know what I mean? Probably gonna do the same, Jomo, right? So really,
Yeah,
even
I
even
mean,
the
maybe a
Bitcoin
bit less,
maxi,
but You know what he's saying. He said he made money in interest. Interest pays you like between 4 to 5% a year. And holding Bitcoin, I mean, depends when you bought it. And if you bought it right now, like at $100,000, and you're hodling now, that's a bad idea. If you bought it at $20,000, that's a better idea. Okay, we don't understand exactly. Now the thing is that, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna use this question for everyone else. It's good to have a good portion of your wealth paid interest. Okay, paying interest, that's a good way to put a good portion of your wealth, especially if you have a lot of money. Okay, if you don't have a lot of money, it doesn't help you a lot. Okay, holding Bitcoin should be another part of your wealth. Okay, now that's a good, that for even for people that have a bigger accounts, bigger wealth, and even for smaller wealth, holding Bitcoin can be a good idea. But if you have small accounts, even more important than if you have a big account, but both are very important. You can allocate a portion of your wealth for trading and swing trading. Okay, you don't need to fall in love with something in order to trade it, because look, for example, CM and I, we each year, okay, we our goal is to multiply our account. Now each year I take out, okay, because this is crypto, I don't accumulate each year, okay, the money in my exchanges. I take out, I pay expenses, buy real estate, buy gold, buy other stuff that appreciate in price also, okay, put some in interest, okay, as well. But every year our goal is to multiply our account at least, okay. You can't do that by having interest rate, okay, and you can't bank that Bitcoin will do that all the time. Yes, if you held for the past 3 years, you made a lot of money in Bitcoin. But if you just bought now, it can go down from here. You don't really know. And saying that it will go another double from here, at least in the midterm, it's a long shot. So taking a position, meaning taking a part of your wealth into swing trading and learning how to do it, it doesn't take a lot. Okay, it doesn't take a lot, and you can do it, and you can try to make 40% on that, 50% on that. Sometimes you can double on that if you're good. Okay, you can make that happen, and we have students that actually make that happen in more CM. We all know some of our students are actually here always, telling about their own successes, man. What do you think?
Man, the future of ZBCN is bright, but does it solve the trilemma?
Bah, bah, bah.
Let us hope it does not solve the trilemma, because since KASPA started solving it back in November 2023, the big PP started drooping all over the chart. PP. So, Mr. Wolverine, no. ZBCN is not going to solve any trilemma. The only
It's a joke,
trilemma,
I think.
of course, I
Oh
know.
yeah.
I know, man, but we don't want it to do trilemma, man. We don't want it to be trilemma. Trilemma means bear market.
But CM, look, this comes to show you. This comes to show you that you can't trust assets. Why? Because the moment too many retail traders are convinced the asset is good, such as Caspa, look what happens with institutions and whales. They use the volume of retail buying to sell. Okay, they use retail as exit liquidity, and that's why we always say that the stage three, the rounded top, we call it stage three topping, that's distribution of whales using the volume of retails to sell. And doesn't even sell the trilemma, doesn't solve the trilemma, it's getting sold.
Yo, Rocky, what's up? He says, give us a glimpse of the analysis. Man, I actually made a live today in the morning. So check it out, man. So, guys, you're all welcome to check it out. Gave a nice analysis on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on the general market. We can do it as well. Yeah, we can do it. We're gonna have a look on Bitcoin. Let's have a look on Bitcoin, shall we? Have a little bit. Oh, 1 second. Something is beeping here. Ooh, Theta. Let's look on Theta. Theta getting rugged. Jomo, Theta is getting rugged. Oh no, I think. Nah, I'm not gonna short it. I'm not gonna short it. But if it's gonna bounce here, I'm shorting it. Okay, and then I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna. Oh my God, Theta. Here is another example of the best coin, the next YouTube, blah blah blah. Let's look on it. Ooh, this is the next Amazon. It's the next YouTube. You remember the old lady boy from Thailand was screaming, oh, on all his followers. He was screaming here. Here he said, I will never forget it. He was calling $50 Theta. $50 Theta. It actually went to 15, and then boom, the big man from the roof came and pee on Theta, and now it's peeing again, and now it's peeing, and now it's probably going to new lows, man. This is not looking good, man. Jomo, I'm getting short term very bearish on altcoins, guy. On
Yeah,
altcoins,
man.
most
It looks
altcoins,
bad. It
it
looks
look
bad, man.
it looks very bad, and I'm actually looking for more shorts to add to our shorts position now. Look at Bitcoin dominance as well, going up here. Okay, always when the Bitcoin dominance going up, not good. Let's look on Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin as well, short term. Look at Bitcoin short term. It's the weekend, yeah, but we got this rejection yesterday. You saw it, Jomo. This
Yeah,
one,
yeah, of
you
course.
had a fake bounce, nasty. You see, it's a fake bounce here, pumping, and then the big PP, boom, big PP. And now today, it's probably going to go lower. And also Ethereum, man, Ethereum look like a like a poop. Look at this 200-day rejection, man. Textbook,
Yeah.
textbook, textbook rejection here with the fake out. You got bearish divergence on Ethereum chart all over the place, man. Look at this nasty bearish divergence here with a higher high fake out, testing the 50-day. Guys, oh boy, if you're not shorting now, really, guys, if you're not shorting, if you don't know how to short cryptos, you're missing out. A huge proponent of this cycle of like printing is with shorting. We were shorting through all 2025. Since January we shorted KASPA, we shorted many coins, and we print. Now Bitcoin is choppy again, we short many coins, we print Siren. We have other AIXBT now is printing. Let me show them. AIXBT, man, is printing. We have many shorts candidate that is printing. Guys, really, we welcome you to join our VIP. By the way, when you join our VIP, check your messages. You get on the welcome messages videos on how to short, tutorials, easy tutorials, how to short, how to long, which exchanges to use, anything you need, how to set up trade alerts, how to set up the take profits, the stops when you take a trade, how to buy a breakout, all that easy peasy. You watch that, 10 minutes, you're good. You follow the market updates, you're good. You're gonna be cooking, man, in no time, man. Really, like, people have no idea, Joe. People have no idea what we're doing, man. They're just getting tossed by the crypto market, and you were calling them assets. What assets, man? It's bunch of crap.
It's
It's a
cryptos, I
bunch of
know.
it's a bunch of crap. It's not an asset. You know what? And that's the mistake. A lot of people thinking, oh, KASPA is the best project in the world. Rah, rah, rah. But man, the project is not the coin. Okay, the coin can be a piece of crap that they will throw out of the window while they put all their money in the actual project. You get me? The coin can be complete rug pull. you know
Of course. We say that so many times, CM. The coin is not the project, and it doesn't even matter. Look, someone, Mr. Walletlister, or something like that, is asking, the next one after, is asking, is there a reason why you don't use small leverage? If you find a great opportunity like the previous pump, can't you use some leverage to make the profits bigger? Look, Wix, you want to go? Me?
I'll
You?
just give him a little answer from me. Man, every time I try to take some leverage, with myself just a little bit to play, oh, this is a high setup, this is amazing setup, high probability it's gonna drop, it's gonna crash. Usually when I'm shorting, or even when I'm longing, it always F me. It always F me. So for me, leverage is like, man, it's a trap. It's always a trap. Yeah, I don't use leverage. I don't need leverage. Man, if you have a 100K account or 200K account or 1 million account, okay, and you can put all your money. You don't need to use leverage. Just go all in on the trade. Put tight stops. Put take profits, and that's how I use leverage. I just go balls deep on a conviction plays, That's how I trade with leverage without using leverage. I'm just putting all my money into the account. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, an easy way to look at it, okay, is that what you're trying to say over here is, and you're using hindsight bias because you're saying the last pump you could have go with leverage, you could have made more money, okay, but we didn't know that the last pump is going to pump, okay. You don't know the outcome. You can't control the outcome. You can only control your decision making, okay, and because you can only control your decision making, we understand that you must always be thinking risk first. Okay, risk first. Both CM and he says it's differently than the way I say it, but we both always look at the risk first. And because we look at risk first, using leverage increases the risk. If you put even a 2x leverage, okay, you increase the risk twice. Yes, you can increase the potential profit twice, but you increase the potential loss twice as well. Okay, so I don't do that. I don't want to increase my potential risk at all. Okay, that's one thing. And also, as CM illustrated, and I said it so many times before, crypto in itself is an asset class. I'm using asset because that's the way to say it. Okay, is an asset class that is already leveraged. Okay, you make 20 and 50 and 100% in a day many times on trades. That is already leverage all by itself. You don't need added leverage that increases your risk. Okay, and as CM said from his experience, and you can see it from everyone that uses leverage, they all get cooked eventually. Why? Because of the risk component. Even if you, the worst thing that can happen for someone that uses leverage is that he's going to succeed for a while because he succeeds here, succeeds over there. He thinks he's a genius, succeeds here. All of a sudden, he sees a trade, he puts on all his capital, 10x it, and then he gets liquidated, lost all the profits, lost everything, gets smoked, blow out, doesn't have any account anymore. Okay, that's not how we operate. Okay, we operate with the risk first mentality, and we build, we stair step our way up instead of just trying to make it all at once. Okay, you don't make it all at once. This is not a get rich scheme. This is trading and investing. It's a professional endeavor that you can learn how to do it, and that's what we're doing here. We're teaching how to do it. That's why we don't use leverage, because it increases your risk, and risk is very bad for trading. Okay,
By the
at least
way,
not managed risk.
this guy is saying is not getting interest. It's getting interest on stablecoin USDC around 11%. That's outrageous. Are you talking yearly, right? You're talking yearly.
Yeah, really.
Yearly, because if they're doing monthly, that's like
No.
something
That's
is
fishy. That's
that's
fishy.
fishy. That's the next Luna, It's the next Luna if it's monthly,
Yeah. Now, I
Uh,
don't know for how long you close this USDT for 11%. I forgot, but you probably close this and they use it for other things that they make money upon. So look, fair play. 11% part of the capital, put it in that. Fair play.
Mr. Oliville,
Faisal,
Olil, Faisal, 1 million ZBCN and 50K cast. How much is 50K cast, Jomo?
50K in cash, 50K cash.
Yeah, how much is it?
I will tell you just 1 second. Let me use my converter. 50. Okay, 3,271.
Bro, sell it all now. Do not swap it. Sell it to USDT, okay? Now, sell it, okay? Join our VIP. If you want to pay with crypto, you can email me. You have the email here. You have the email here down below, cryptomindset00@gmail.com, man. This is urgent. Do not swap it to other coin. Get your USDT, join our VIP. We're gonna tell you what to do next with our trade alerts. Okay, you don't want to be having all your money in coins now, because maybe when Bitcoin will bottom out, you're gonna get other trades that will pump. Maybe ZBCN will take its time. It can take its time, another 1 month or 2 months. It can do that. It can pull back all the way down as well. So you want to have liquidity You want to dump your CAS. That's what I will do. Okay, I will dump it because it looks horrible, and I will join a VIP service, and I will start trading like the pros. Okay, learning from the pros. Come to our webinar, Faisal. We welcome you to join our webinar, join our VIP, and then get it. Really, if you trade with big money, let's say you have a big account, you know, let's say you have a big account, man, consider joining our elite VIP. Then we're gonna coach you privately, me and Jomo. You're gonna have phone calls with us, unlimited access to us, Telegram chat with us, phone call, monthly call, anything. We're gonna teach you everything we know. So join our elite VIP if you're a serious dude. And yeah, stop swapping, man, in on dexes. That's not how the pros do it, man. No professional trader is using dex, for God's sake. No one. Looks like Theta just solved the trilemma. Yeah, man.
This is funny.
Rocky, I hope you shorted Siren when I posted it. If not, I hope you shorted AIXBT because this guy as well looking juicy. Looking juicy.
Look at this MG, man. Oh my God. You guys keep beating on Cass so hard, it's kind of suspicious. It's like you are trying hard to funnel that into your piece of crap season.
What a salty loser mindset.
It's a bit of a bitterness, man. A bit of bitterness. We told you we don't have any position in ZBCN either, MG. So we're not trying to funnel anything into anyone. We're trying to show people what is the difference, okay, between things. If you weren't this bitter, maybe you could have opened your eyes and ears a little bit and learn because we're trying to teach. CM, you want to say something?
MG.
MG.
Mega
Gangster. Let's give
mega
him some credit.
gangster. You want to go? Man.
Let's give him
Anyway,
some credit. Let's give him.
man, no. No one will call ZBCN a crap. No one. I'm a ZBCN maxi. Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Do not offend my coin.
I
Okay.
thought you said all cryptos are craptos.
Only if they are not in a bull market. Now,
True.
ZBCN is now in stage 2 uptrend. It's the most sexy period of the coin. Okay, like it's like dating a top model on her 20s, and KASPA is like dating a old top model in her 70s. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. And you are coming here and you're calling my top model crap? No, sir. You are you are not understanding EA. I think you are out of your league a little bit, and better be quiet. Better be quiet, sir.
You know, he's also kind of giving us too much credit because, you know, KASPA has, you know, tens of millions in volume, and ZBCN, at least in Bybit, has tens of millions in volume also. So I don't know, man, you know, trying to influence, we can't really influence anything. Anyways, hope you can learn a little bit from what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, Wolverine told him exactly what you said, that we cannot
All right,
really
perfect.
affect
Thank you, Happy Wolverine.
we cannot, and we're not shorting KASPA. We're just helping people to stop getting wrecked, because the thing can go way lower. People think it cannot go lower. It's man, KASPA can be at 1 cent, man, in a couple of months. Who knows, man? Who knows?
It can.
It fell from 20 to 55. Why do you think it cannot do to 1? It's crypto at the end of the day. Thanks for your honest opinion. So leverage is like poison.
Yes.
It's actually more. It's a addictive poison. You take it and you want more after it already made you sick. So it's like an addiction. It's nasty. It's nasty. Don't go there. Don't go there, man.
It's like how children, CM, you know how children, they like to snore like, air conditioner gas or something stupid, and they get addicted to it gives them a high. They're like, it gives them a rush.
Gasoline, petrol,
whatever.
petrol.
But they can die afterwards. Okay, they can literally die. Okay, so it's kind of the same thing where you can get a rush by doing leverage,
because every now and then it can work, but eventually
You're gone.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you for coming to our lives, Mr. Wallister. You are the man. Keep asking questions, keep participating. We're here to help you in your process, in your progress as a crypto trader. It takes time. By yourself, you can do it, man. Just watch the channel. 1 year, 2 years, you're gonna be a pro, maybe. But if you join the service, we're gonna shorten your learning curve to like 1 month. If you're serious.
Well, you can start with the Gem Sniper. It's on Wednesday.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, the gem sniper. Let's share it again for a sec.
Yeah,
And
share it, man. We made this to teach people how to time, okay, entries. Very easy. How to time entries before they dump or before they dump also, because see, as CM said, CM and I, even though we knew shorting was amazing, we shorted all the way 2022. I more than doubled my account just by shorting. But I think this cycle, and specifically 2024 and 2025, taught us that shorting is actually better than longing many times, because it's all cryptos. They all want to go down eventually. They all want, it's like they're fighting gravity. So the gravity for altcoins is super strong. Okay, it always wants to go back to zero eventually. I mean, 99.9% of them, even it doesn't matter how far they pump, boom, eventually they just want to go back down. The gravity is so strong. So shorting, and we teach that as well. So come Wednesday.
by the way, Jomo, I have the ultimate formula to select cryptos with grades. I'm gonna show them how to grade the coin by like 8 to 10 characteristics. And obviously, the higher the grade, the closest it is to 100, the better the coin will be to put on the radar. It's a way to actually build the radar, because the radar in crypto can be massive. You have 20,000 coins. Your radar is gonna crash. It's gonna ooh. So you need your radar to be maximum 200 coins. For me, I'm a pro. So for me, even 200 is a lot. So imagine for a newbie, he needs like 50 to 100 coins max, and then grade them. Let's put the A tier, B tier, and C tier. And
Exactly,
the
man.
others,
Exactly.
the others, you just throw them out of the window. You don't give an F. Even the moon boy from the toilet telling, oh, KASPA shouldn't be even in your watch list. The way it looks, like
No.
a short. It's
For
horrible.
short watch list.
For short, yeah, for short. Actually, man, I shouldn't close it back in the day. I closed my short. I shorted it on the right time once it dropped below the 11 now, and then I closed it because of the Bitcoin nonsense. Anyway, yeah.
Happens, man. Happens.
Here, Siren Short was perfect. Cheers, mate. Best trading group in the game, my friends. Bam,
Thank you very
bam,
much.
bam.
Appreciate it. CM, I've been seeing, this one exactly. Some people are asking about Flock AI. Let me talk about this coin just a little bit, because I saw like 3 people already kind of asking me about it, because this is a coin we made money in, in the membership. Okay, so Flock AI, the reason I like it is because it had something very similar to what ZBCN had, where it had a tradable bottom over here. Okay, all this was an accumulation range. Now the thing is that I missed the entry here, so I took an hourly entry over here, and then it made 40% in like 2 hours. We made 40%, and we ran to hell. And look how it retraced exactly to the first entry point over here, CM. If I will just take this here, look, it full retrace from the breakout and kind of trying to round bottom over here. Okay, so for me, I'm just keeping tabs on this right now. So if people want to understand what I'm doing is keeping tabs. I will be here. Someone wanted free alpha, CM, right? In the beginning. I don't remember who that was exactly.
The burns.
D Burns. Here is something you can do. Okay, let's say Flock. Let's say, okay, this is hypothetical. This is
me trying to be an educator. Okay, I'm trying to educate you how to think like a trader. Okay, let's say you believe flock has high probability of continuation. Okay, so a way you can initiate a small position, again a small position, not a full position just yet, okay, is trying to find, okay, how a pullback entry. So for example, this would be considered a pullback entry, buying something now, for example, at this level here and putting a stop loss below over here puts you at a 20% risk. So if I was someone interested perhaps, okay, in flock, which I'm not, okay, I'm not going to do this, I'm just trying to educate you, okay, I would take, let's say, 3% of my capital and start a position here. If it stops me out, I lose 0.6% of capital. That's almost nothing. It's negligent. You won't even feel it. But if it will continue here higher later, then you have a small position to kind of play with and then potentially add to it once it breaks out. Okay, so this is how I think like a trader. Again, I'm not going to do this. I am not going to do this. For me, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for further confirmation. Okay, I want to see something like this first before I initiate positions. But this is a kind of the earliest entry I would consider if, okay, I would be wanting to get in early on flock. And just because this is the lowest risk entry, because below here, I would argue that if it goes below here, it means that it's probably going to retrace the full retrace back, which is always a possibility. Okay, this is always something that can happen. Okay, so I'm going to kind of summarize. Flock is something that is on the radar for me. I like it because of this breakout, stage one breakout. Now it's retesting. I want it to confirm a continuation. I'm going to trade it from here on. And if you want to see me trading this, you need to come into the membership, because I'm not going to say it here, because here we're purely trying to educate people the way we think, the way we operate as traders and investors. Okay, we're trying to give you tools. Okay, but if you want to see me trading, you will need to, come to the membership, trades, VIP, whatever you want to do. The VIP is the best because it's the same price, but you commit for longer time and you get an onboarding process, you get an onboarding call, you get, ones-on-ones with me on the VIP. So definitely scan the QR code, get it. This is, I think, one of the best coaching, tiers out there. Either me or CM, it doesn't matter, okay? And of course, if you have a big account, you will need something like an elite VIP where you actually get both of us, okay? That's something a bit different. But hey, scan the QR code and check that over there. That's my take on Floak, CM. I like Floak. I think it has, potentially, a good future if Bitcoin continues. But if Bitcoin dumps right now, everything's
Cooked,
going
my
down.
friend. No, but yeah, it looks good. Man, it's definitely a rising star. And yeah, I like it. I like it as well. Hopefully it will build some nice long base.
Yeah.
That will be amazing. Low volatility, something tight and sexy that you just fish it, But I don't know, the way it was moving before, it's so volatile, this coin. So I will see. We'll see. I'll keep an eye. Yeah, man. Definitely come to the webinar, sir. Definitely come to the webinar.
Myron is asking, do we guys use the DMI indicator, and can you go over it in the seminar?
What's DMI, man?
I have no idea. Let me
Never
check.
heard about it, man.
Let me check the indicators to see what am I missing. DMI, directional movement index. Never heard about it. Not something we use. We don't use a lot of indicators, by the way. We believe in, in looking at the price action, supply and demand dynamics, volumes, moving averages to help us, kind of find momentum, find something that is as a characteristics. But I don't know what a DMI is, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
Most people that use too many of them, CM, they too much noise. Too much noise.
It's like dating 20 girls simultaneously. You get cooked.
You can do it though.
You can do it, but you're gonna get
you specifically you can 20 chicks.
Nah, man, I can't. No. Maybe when I was 20s, that I had enough strength in my balls.
Testosterone.
Yeah, now I cannot, man. I can barely handle one.
You know what's funny? You know, in your shin, in the leg, right? The bottom part of your leg, the shin, I, I, the hair started to fall out. This means my testosterone levels are like declining like a mofo, man. I don't know who else in the crowd has the same thing, man. Yeah, the hair on your shin, it starts to drop, man. I don't know, man. I'm getting bald here, but getting bald on my legs. The only part that is actually growing more hair is my ears, man.
Bro, if you want free testosterone, just eat 10 eggs a day.
10 eggs a day.
10, 12. What, how much? We know what I started to do now with the
What?
protein shake. You know that you take protein shake after the gym, you throw a banana, milk, creatine.
Yeah.
So protein, I dump inside of it two eggs, okay? Two eggs, raw eggs. Bro, you don't feel it. It has no taste. It's amazing. Highly recommended for everyone here. Drop two eggs on each protein shake you do.
Mr. CM Schwarzenegger, I'll be
Bro,
back.
bro, 10 eggs a day, man. Your wifey is gonna be happy. Woohoo!
Wait. Look at this. Mr. Happy Wolverine say get on TRT. Best decision he ever made. Wait. Stop everything, man. TRT. If anyone doesn't know what TRT is like a hormone replacement therapy. Okay. This is like legal and approved by doctors, like highly grade testosterone replacement. Happy Wolverine, you need to tell us more. When did you start take it? And so on. But you can do it on the WAP or like on a private message. We can message about
Jomo,
it.
chat with Wolverine, man. Chat with him.
Let's do it on private, me and you, man.
Wolverine, tell Jomo everything. Jomo, don't do it. Don't do it, man. Just go with the eggs. Try the eggs.
I'm waiting to when I'm 50 though, because I do have still some more years. But eventually, I think it's a cheat sheet. I think it's a cheat sheet to use hormone replacement therapies when you're older. It's a cheat sheet. Anyways, um, look at Rocky saying we are crypto testosterone. Guys, you crack me up. You see? He says he's 50 years old, Wolverine. That's why I love him. Look, when I'm 50, I need TRT also. I'm going to hit you up, Wolverine. Don't worry about it.
He started when he was 45, Jomo. So maybe you can front run him.
Maybe I can front run him.
Front run him and actually send each one like a photo of your wife after you finish with her, and then you compare which wife looks more exhausted.
Ooh,
which wife got cooked harder, and then we will know which TRT provider is better, and then we can compare and actually have an affiliate with them on the channel as well.
Let's do it.
Let's go,
That's funny.
Wolverine. Let's go. Let's be the affiliate, the crypto mindset testosterone affiliator, man.
Let's open a new channel, CM, the crypto testosterone, something like that.
Oh no, everything under the mindset, man. Everything is a mindset, man.
Look, someone is look. Mr. Lawson's is saying, go cry, bro. You're not man enough to hold KASPA. Okay.
He needs TRT. This guy needs TRT.
He needs TRT, man.
This guy needs a TRT. He needs facelift. He needs Botox, man.
Maybe some estrogen as well.
Estrogen, man. Maybe get out. This guy needs help, man. This guy needs serious help. Let's see. Jomo, if you're getting bald, it's because your brain is getting bigger and throws the hairs to create more space.
Exactly.
Man, the guy Jomo is already bald, man. He was born bald,
You know that's not true, man.
Joking. All right, what do we have here?
But you know what's funny? It's like me and you, we're like Pinky and the brain. You are Pinky and I'm the brain.
All right, man. I'll take Pinky.
Pinky is funny, man, and he's a, I think he's the star of the show.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Wolverine got you. Jomo, Wolverine got you.
Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's
I
good.
have baldness as well, and after each stream of you guys, I lose more hair. I run circle around people half my age. LFG.
Let's
Man, you
go.
know
Let's
what I
fucking go,
heard?
man. Let's fucking go.
I'm also in the testosterone journey. You know
Journey.
how to you know.
Naturally
Yes, yes.
increase
So
it.
so I do high protein intake. I told you like 10. I can do 10, 20 eggs a day, steaks, everything, butter, everything. High fat, high protein diet, and I started. Obviously with the weightlifting, max weightlifting, like 1 or 2 sets of max effort. Like if you push, let's say you do bench press 50 kilos each side, like 2 reps. Obviously, when it's your maximum, I know people can do 200, but for me, 50 each is a lot. Or whatever, very very high weight of reps on the deadlift and on squat, and also do sprinting workout. I told you, I think, about the sprinting workout. They say sprinting send your testosterone through the roof, man. The roof.
The roof. Not only the testosterone, but also it elevates your VO2 max. By the way, so I definitely do sprints. And any type of very fast, like to exhaustion of your lung type of cardio. It's very good for the VO2 max. Look, see, we digressed a lot. We're not talking about crypto trading anymore, but yeah, man. So hey, to be a trader, okay, and that outperforms the market year after year, and to be an investor, and actually to be a winner in life, which CM and I both believe that winners, in life win in everything. You need to also, have good nutrition, good sleep. You need to work out, and you need to be interested in everything that is kind of helping you to improve and be the best that you can be at every given moment. So, that's why we do, we talk about this every now and then, man.
Yeah, guys, thank you for attending the live today. Appreciate it. Smash the like, subscribe. If you can share it on your X, please share it on your X. Follow us on X as well. Follow us on the X, because we last week we had a YouTube issue. Yeah, a little issue, and we couldn't do lives but on YouTube, but we definitely did live on Twitter. Okay, so our lives are always going, so make sure to follow us on X, guys, because that's our backup channels. And yeah, help us grow. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to join our VIP and also the Gem Sniper happening this Wednesday, guys.
Exactly. I'll see you on Wednesday. Okay, limited availability. This is dirt cheap. Come. See him. Till next time. No
No
edge.